Alright guys, so another day, another video. We've got another bit of Destiny 2 news that are coming. So I've been looking at the internet, looking at people's reactions to the new Forsaken DLC that was announced, which if you had seen my video about 2 days ago, you would have known that I feel very positive about this DLC. But that was about the Forsaken expansion. There was another bit of tidbit that Bungie sneakily snuck into the end of the announcement, and that is the introduction of an annual pass. So that's a different name from Season Pass, obviously. So is that different from the Season Pass? Is it the same? And from what I can tell, it's more or less another thing that Bungie wants us to pay for. So along with the microtransactions, along with the DLC, along with the base price for the vanilla game, for crying out loud, they want to impose this annual pass, which is basically, from what I can gather, they are monetizing the seasonal updates that were usually free to download. Which Bungie did explain that the winter seasonal events and the events are basically going to be free, or I shouldn't say free, but for people who have purchased the latest expansion, and this is just added stuff, added things, whatever. So it's becoming more and more confusing to understand exactly what you need to pay for to get a complete Destiny experience, because there's just so much stuff to pay for. But anyway, let me explain. They did give a breakdown of, I wrote all in my notebook, they did give a breakdown of basically what these expansion passes include. So they said 3 new expansions are included in this annual pass. So the first one is called Black Armory, which is coming out in winter of 2018. We've got Joker's Wild, which is coming out in the spring of 2019, and then Penumbra, which is coming out in the summer of the same year. So that's the name of the expansions. And you might be asking, what is all in these expansions? Well, they include, according to Bungie, end game challenges, which could mean a multitude of different things. It could mean new strikes, new raids, a new mode like Gambit, or a new Crucible mode. I don't know. They left that very open-ended, so I could see Bungie really being lazy with this aspect, and just saying, well, we just said they're end-game challenges. We didn't say what they would be. Perhaps like a new Archon's Forge thing, new patrol. It could literally be like patrol missions that they're adding into the game, so that doesn't mean much. New weapons and armor, which is to be expected. Pretty much every time Bungie does anything significant to the game, they add new things to collect and grind for, so that's cool. New and returning exotics, so that kind of goes with weapons and armor. That was to be expected. New pinnacle activities. Again, I don't know if pinnacle is something, if that's a different piece of the game, a different piece of terminology that describes an aspect of the game. But again, very open-ended. An activity could mean a multitude of things. It could be multiplayer, story mode, patrols, even the towers and activities. So I don't know what that means quite. New Triumph records, that's pretty cool. So new mini achievements to chase in the game. And then this is the real kicker. This is the one that they added in to really sell the annual pass. New lore. So we're gonna learn more about the Destiny universe again. That's cool, I guess. I don't know. That's what they said, is just new lore, new stories. So I'm assuming that is campaign missions or strikes. Okay, so there are a few different ways to purchase this annual pass. I'm not going to really tell you guys my opinion of this till the end of the video. There are a few different ways to purchase this annual pass. You can purchase it by itself, which, may I stress, this is not included with Forsaken. Forsaken is totally different. This annual pass will cost you $35, and then the Forsaken expansion is another $40. And Bungie has been very unclear about what is included with Forsaken and what is included with the annual pass. I'm assuming pretty much everything we've seen in the recent trailer that was announced, that 9-minute segment, that's going to be Forsaken. If any of it is blocked off and it's for the annual pass, I don't think Bungie is that slimy to do that. I should say Bungie. I should say Activision. Because I really do believe they're the ones that are pulling the strings behind some of this stuff. I don't think they're dumb enough to like cut out half of what we saw in that trailer and keep it out of Forsaken. I think Forsaken. I am very excited for Forsaken. I'm just a little weary because I think we've done this before with the whole annual pass thing. I know I paid $30 for a season pass for year one, and I didn't think any of it was worth it. They were both terrible in my opinion. So, anyway, so that is $75 separate. You can get them in a bundle, which is $70. Okay, and then there's an $80 digital deluxe edition, which comes with a bow ornament, a dirge emblem, a Vestian ghost shell, and then fire team medallions. I don't know what those are. So, and then also there's a Cade Stash pre-order bonus, which comes with like I think weapon ornaments and a ship and whatnot. So that's basically a rundown of what this annual pass is. And in my opinion, these three updates, the way Bungie's describing them, sounds a lot like the spring update and the winter updates that have been given us with no extra charge in the past. So it sounds like what they're trying to do is they're trying to monetize those again. And just basically we pay for every single update that comes to Destiny 2. Which, let's actually do the math. I don't know. I did the math, and this is for Destiny 1. This doesn't count for Destiny 2, but I think I had paid, I want to say, well over $200 for that entire experience with Destiny 1. And it looks like if you want the entire experience, the entire full game, I'm doing air quotes right now, that is going to cost even more for Destiny 2 when everything is said and done, because we live in a world today where games are services, and when you pay $60 for a game, that's not the entire game. No, we've diverged away from that a long time ago. Now, will I be purchasing both of these? I am sold on Forsaken. Forsaken looks amazing. And you know what? To be fair, my YouTube channel, this is a Destiny channel. I am probably going to buy the annual pass just so I can produce content for you guys. That's just how it is. I'm committed to keeping my channel current with Destiny, and I will probably have to shell out the $70. I'm not paying $80 for the emblems and whatnot. That's not going to happen. Unless Bungie would like to give that stuff for free too. I mean, I'll take it. But just joking. So yeah, but should you buy it? You know what? Forsaken looks very promising. That's what I'm going to say. It's got a glowing first impression from me. I like the direction that Bungie is taking things. And this annual pass business, they're going to have to give us something better. It should exceed, because they're asking for a bigger price. They're asking for more money than they did for the last season pass. It should exceed those last two expansions we've had, Warmind and Curse of Osiris, by leagues. If they create very useful functions, new mechanics to the game, new things to do, new weapons to find, new lore, and if they deliver on these admittedly vague but somewhat promising claims, then yeah, the annual pass, sure. I don't think we should be paying for it, but at least it'll be like, okay, it was worthwhile. It added something new and concrete to the game. But this annual pass, guys, I could really see this thing going south. So I know people were confused about what it exactly was. I'm like, okay, you know what? Perfect opportunity for me to make a video about this as well. I am very uncertain about how this is all going to work out, because I was sold on Forsaken, and then Bungie just snuck in that annual pass at the end there because they wanted to put something somewhat negative with something somewhat positive and kind of level the two out there so that people wouldn't get too mad. I'm sure that's what they're doing. So yeah, even I don't know, just even during the stream they seemed uncertain, unsure about how people would react to this, and people are confused more than mad or anything like that. So Bungie definitely succeeded in not causing a rise out of everyone. But yeah, that's basically the annual pass explained. Any more information, if you guys have any questions about what's going on, please do not hesitate to comment down below, and I will make a video or respond to that comment somehow in the future. And yeah, hopefully that assured you guys with what's going on and that cleared some things up. So until next time, this is Juniper signing out.